Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Russell Westbrook, Jaylen Brown out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Atlanta, Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the 1. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Outside for Simmons. They get it again. Brown outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Murray. Young outside and stolen by Simmons. And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Young taking his time here. Westbrook pulls it in. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
Now, here is Young. Stolen by Westbrook. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. Atlanta with the ball. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
And Brooklyn making a change here. James is checked in.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Atlanta has possession. After the basket by Brooklyn. Ron right side. And James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one, trailing by 5. Collins against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's James with the drive. LeBron James on the wing. Embiid sets the pick for LeBron. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. They retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 5. LeBron dishes to Simmons. This is it to Embiid. Second shot opportunity, and Capella sends it back.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that one.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Collins. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Brooklyn. Kick out to Levine. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Johnson's shot is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot,
okay. It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Here's Fernando. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Brooklyn leading by 7. It's Moreau, the power on that throw-down.
Unreal. And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich up top. He's covered by Irving. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
and making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Morant with it, and
yes, sir.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Atlanta trails by 11. After Fernando. To the middle. The Hawks working the ball around. Griffin kicks to Holiday. A three from Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Atlanta again missing. Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast breaks.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Damian Lillard out there with Kyrie Irving. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Young pass to Bay. No good on the 3. Brooklyn leading by 14.
You flash back to Sadiq Bey's rookie season, as the Wildcat came into the league, he hit the ground running. Really impressive, just control and demeanor and poise on the court, finishing 4th in Rookie of the Year voting.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And finishing 4th in the rookie race is certainly a compliment for Bay.
Well, Rookie of the Year races are always hotly contested, so if you land that high, that says a lot about your game and how many people are recognizing the contributions that you're making. Look, Saddiq Bey has a ton of potential.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Irving, and Irving throws it down.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
Irving against Young. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Irving. Off target from outside. Atlanta trails by 13. Matthews passes to Collins. He dishes it to Capella. Young with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
For 300. Rebound, Brooklyn. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving in, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
And here's Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep. The shot, no good. Irving against Young. Embiid trying to break loose. The shot's good. And Brooklyn leads by 19.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. For the Hawks, Johnson comes in for Collins. And Murray's subbed in for Matthews. And then for Brooklyn, Levine's checked in for Brown. And it's Morant in for Irving. Here's Hunter. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Hunter's got his first basket.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Morant drives in. And that one is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Griffin comes in for Hunter. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Trae Young. And a switch here for Brooklyn. James is checked in. James outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw good, LeBron. Here's Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Johnson. Back to Holiday. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Holiday against Morant. Now the pass to Murray. Here's Fernando. Back to Murray. From the low block, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Bayes check in for the Hawks.
Sadiq Bey.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Brooklyn leading by 20. McClung, the pass to Embiid. To the wing right side. Morant against Johnson. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
And the Hawks with possession here. Murray, the pass to Bey. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hits the three-point bomb.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Here's McClung. Here's Embiid. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half.
Away team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for your home team.
The first one falls. And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Morant. 6 points for him. Simmons, a screen on Johnson. A three from Leonard. Beat the clock. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Brooklyn ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Offensive rebound, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Feeds it to Collins. He kicks it to Murray. Hunter with it. Goes up the baseline. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Well, Hunter doing all he can right now to explore areas on the floor where he can score.
Simmons looking around. Embiid with a screen on Murray. Simmons can't get it to go. Atlanta trails by 20. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Well, this is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
Here's Murray. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside, Simmons. Misses the three. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Young. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Collins with it. Westbrook picks him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with. Collins has such concentration when he's out on the floor, and it can help really steady a basketball team.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Griffin comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Matthews in for Murray. And then for Brooklyn, Zach LaVine's checked in for Westbrook. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Simmons. 16 feet away. LaVine with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 20. Here's Brown. And the shot falls short this time. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Brooklyn. On defense, Brooklyn. Collins finds Griffin. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
And that one, good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Young against Irving. Takes the three, and there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Atlanta making a switch here. Brooklyn leading by 22. Outside Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Matthews. Atlanta with the ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Irving. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Embiid. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, at 6'10", John Collins getting more and more used to the physical rigors of a big man in the NBA.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 23. Leonard with the steal. From deep. The shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Pass to Krejci. Back to Bogdanovich from outside the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Atlanta making a switch here. Cabela's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Morant's checked in.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. LaVine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Bogdanovich passes to Krejci. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
For Atlanta, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That one misses. And he misses all 3. Brooklyn leading by 23. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
For Brooklyn, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. And he knocks down the first one. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so he hits both. Here's Atlanta. And LaVine with the block. Here's Morant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 8 points.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Here's Murray. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Brooklyn rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's LeBron, and Brooklyn looking who they've got. Ben Simmons is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's McClung in at the point.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
They also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Bay against James. Bay, no good. So it's Brooklyn now. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Adebayo. LeBron outside. Adebayo with a screen for James. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Atlanta. Bay with it. Now defended by Adebayo. It's stolen by Adebayo. Inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside. And what a pass.
And it's the Hawks ball. Holiday. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Fernando. Bay passes to Holiday. There's the pick. Here's Krejci. Offline with his three. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. So it's the Hawks now. Here's Krejci. Holiday surveying the floor. The 10-footer. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Collins checked in for Bay. Now here is Holiday. Out to the right wing. Fade away. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outside, Simmons. There's the three. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Brown kicks to Simmons. Adebayo with a screen for Simmons. Clock at 6. They get the rebound. The kick out to Westbrook. And the pass to Simmons. They shoot again. And he hits the jump shot.
And when you don't respect Simmons' jumper, he'll hurt you with it. So smooth coming off his fingertip.
Right side, Collins. Over James. Collins, good. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks. 1:57 left in the fourth. Simmons against Holiday. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Westbrook finds James. And he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for LeBron.
How many times have we talked about LeBron, if he had played football, how dominating he would be. So solid, contact's not going to bother him.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Holiday's gone 1 of 3 on the night. The drive by Simmons. And that one drops. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Bogdanovich has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. LeBron dishes to Simmons. The kick out to Westbrook. And there's the feed to James. Here's Brown. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Brown's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Holiday. And he overshot that one, missing. Brooklyn in control. Here in the fourth. Wow, hammering it in!
That is what makes LeBron James so special. Size and the handle, a nightmare to cover.
Holiday against Simmons. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Here's Krejci. Atlanta again, missing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Simmons can't get it to go. And here's Atlanta. Here's Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. Atlanta again, missing. Adebayo kicks to Brown. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.